Now, these two guys just talking football.
We'll do a ManningCast.
This is my ManningCast bit here.
Why didn't either of you tell me about the quarter zips?
I thought Eli tweeted it out.
Sorry, I was a huge Peyton Manning fan growing up, but Eli, I love you too.
That's messed up.
Y'all race who would win.
Nobody wants to see that. Omaha!
V-hinge, Z-puck, and make it slippy.
Make it slippy, Peyton. Ooh, don't hurt yourself. Keep going quick, because Tom's got to go to bed here soon. I'm going for it right here. Take a shot to win it. Oh!
Ma! Meatloaf!
Ma! Meatloaf! If it ain't broke, don't break it.
That's not it.
You cannot be serious!
Bam!
You got to push the right butt cheeks.
Can we stop saying the word butt cheeks?
Go right back to the run.
Yes. Yes.
Touchdown. You see something crazy every single week.
That's the greatest play I've ever seen.
That's what football's all about.
This is a highlight of my week, man. What are you talking about?
Tonight's guest, Bill Belichick, Adam Sandler, and Chris Jones.
ManningCast, Coach, we've had lots of battles on the field. It's an honor to be your teammate tonight. My only advice, when in doubt, make fun of Eli, right? Does that work for you?
No, not at all. I'm not making fun of Eli. I'm not throwing any stones at him because he'll toss some boulders back at me. Eli, can we have a peace treaty?
Peace, Coach. We got total peace. You know, hey, I got all the respect for you right there, Coach. I'm not saying anything. Nothing mean. All my jokes are going at Peyton.
All right, I'm good on that.
Bill, you saw right there, Aaron Rodgers does play action. Play action is a lot better if they can run the ball, but he peeks at the coverage before he fakes, right? He sees the coverage and then goes into that fake and then pops right back. If you just turn right away and don't see the defense, you're going to be confused after the snap. He sneaks a peek before he goes to that fake. That's a good little tip for quarterbacks. Aaron's one of the best at that. He knows what that defense is doing before he gets back there and sets up the pass.
Hey, they went a little no huddle right here. They went a little no huddle.
Yeah, no huddle dummy snap count so he can see what the defense is doing. Right, yeah, he's doing 2 leg kicks. That's his version of a hard count in the silent count. He knows what the defense is doing, so he can audible, just like Bill said, to a play. He's calling a man beater, slot fade, back shoulder.
3-by-0, man coverage.
Nice catch.
He knew he had a man-to-man.
That's the guy you got to get
Peyton.
right there. You got to get Wilson in these critical situations. That's,
knew he
that's
had
in the
man-to-man
Belichick
one
list right
time.
there. You got to cover this guy. I'd double him. In third down critical situations, I would absolutely double this guy. If he's singled, Rodgers is absolutely going to him. He's a hard guy to match up on.
All right, the Jets are going to play a lot of cover 4, right? That's quarters coverage. He's got a quarter of the field. He's got a quarter. He's got a quarter. He's got a quarter. A good play versus quarters is a 15-yard in route by the slot. That's going to hold this safety. A little drag by the tight end. That's going to hold this linebacker. A little 15-yard comeback on the backside. That'll hold that corner. And when this guy drags, this safety will actually go out and double that receiver. The back's going to be on a little choice route. But here's the kicker, Eli. Here's a post route with the in. I call it Pittsburgh. You get it? Post in. You don't get it?
Pennsylvania. It should be Pennsylvania.
No,
Post in.
Post in. It's a guaranteed touchdown to Reggie Wayne right here. Dallas Clark holds this safety. Bill, you know this route is unstoppable when you're playing cover 4. They're trying to stop the run in this coverage. Pittsburgh. You want to change it up?
What was this
have this guy on a hook route? Let's go photo, post hook, photo. We can change it up. It doesn't matter. We're holding this guy with a 15-yard route. We're getting the post over the top.
What was this one? What was this one? What was this? What was that?
Pittsburgh.
I know, but what was the Travolta one?
Touchdown. Don't worry about that. We'll get to that later.
I like to see you dance. I can't help it.
Hey, Bill, you can appreciate this. I had a little Super Bowl losing celebration with the 49ers in Cabo. Kittle, McCaffrey, Juszczyk. I know how that feels. Eli doesn't know how it feels. Look, they're doing something right. They're getting close. That means they're knocking on the door. So, Eli, like I said, you weren't invited to the party. Bill could come. We had LeBron James there. We had Draymond Green, guys that have lost championships.
You got to miss a couple of those after the game parties when you lose. It's no fun.
I wouldn't know, Coach. I wouldn't know.
But
Yeah,
it means you're
I know
close.
you don't.
You're knocking on the door. You're doing something close. You're not some terrible team that has no chance to make the playoffs. You're doing something right. So these guys are going to get there. They got to keep sawing wood. Look,
another
there's
50-plus yard.
There's LeBron, multiple championship loser, by the way.
6.
Draymond Green's lost a couple. Okay? Marshall and his buddies like hanging around championship losers. They're good guys still. They don't want to hang around you, Eli. Trent Williams now just got into camp. You can't really monitor his reps. You can't rotate in a left tackle. Okay, it's not Paul Brown sending the plays in with Chuck Noll at guard back in the early 60s, right, Bill? Trent's got to be in there. You can manage the reps. He's worked hard to get himself into shape. He's going to be in there all night. They're going to roll with it.
I'm sure Trent was like, this is perfect. I get to miss all of training camp. I just show up for week 1. All right, I'll block the left defensive end. I got that. I can do that. That's not a problem at all. Oh, bounced up.
That was classic, right? Look, it's not a huge play, but when you fake, right, and you come out, and that defensive end is right there, don't run into him. Actually drop away from him and get that throw off quicker. That was really good by Purdy. I like nakeds, I like boots, but let's don't run right into the defensive end if he doesn't chase down the line of scrimmage. Jennings.
Oh, he got a throw. Ayuk, he's a little rusty, Pate. You know, he's missed all training camp.
Hey, get signed, get in training camp. There's a reason for training camp. You need it. We need the reps.
13 seconds.
Get those contracts done earlier so we can get in training camp. We don't drop balls on opening night.
Coach, I love that you're still wearing the cutoff sweatshirt, though. I mean, it's just not. It would not feel like a game day if you weren't in the cutoff sweatshirt.
Yeah, appreciate it, Eli. Can't teach an old dog new tricks. Well, maybe Insta-face, but not too many.
See this big play by the Niners. It's just a deep hook route by Ayuk, and Juszczyk runs a little rail route down the left sideline. Let me show you what happens here. All right, it's cover 4 again, okay? This corner actually should fall off to this corners, right? Because he has this corner of the field, but he's so tied up onto this hook route that he actually stays with the hook route, and Juszczyk just comes down the rail. So this corner is the one that should have fallen off here into this zone. Good design by Kyle. They saw it on film that the corners lock on the outside receivers, and we get Kyle down the sideline for the rail. Speaks to his versatility, what he can do.
At 1969, I was as happy as could be. I was a 3-year-old boy. I was thinking about this could be something that goes on year after year. I was promised that from my dad. Stick with the Jets, he said. And now look at us. My heart hurts, fellas. I'm so happy to see both of you guys. Love you. Thanks for having me.
Glad you're here, pal.
What are you doing in here, cutie?
Watching football.
Who do you want to win?
The goddamn Jets.
Have fun.
Thank you. That was my wife.
Adam, that was a clip from your movie Big Daddy. Tell us, is this how Jets fans feel right now?
The Jets, they look, there's plenty of time. There's 6 minutes in this quarter. There's another 40 minutes after that, 50, I don't remember. And, I'm not, it's not over yet. You know, it's 23-7. It's not that big of a deal. But fellas, you know what the truth is, though? When I was quarterback and I never put my hands in deep enough, I dropped so many snaps, it's pathetic. I was too scared to get in there.
You got to get in there.
You got to get in there.
I felt embarrassed. I felt terrible for whoever I was getting into. I was not good.
Yeah, that can happen. Hey, call that or it shouldn't count. You got to call out your bank.
Oh, there he is. Eli.
Jeez.
You look great, kid. You look good.
I'm your teammate.
Mr. Coach
I'm your teammate down there.
And Peyton over there with a cross-eyed guy.
Yeah. Why are you making that face? Why would you make that face so, Peyton?
He was ready to win right
Into the
there.
game.
He always is. That's my Peyton. You guys are good, man. Bobby loves you.
Adam, back in 2015, the three of us actually attended Saturday Night Live 40th anniversary special. It was a great night. We got a great picture.
Yes.
We were all happy to be there. I think the picture's coming up here in a minute. Everybody was
right
happy
near each
except for everybody happy except for Larry David. Did you say something to offend Larry, or just how Larry smiles all the time?
He seemed like he was just listening intently. He's having I think he had a great night that night.
I was excited to read the other day that you're filming Happy Gilmore 2. It's in the works.
Yes.
It's happening.
Yes.
And I saw a video of Peyton at the PGA of America shoot attempting a Happy Gilmore swing. And I want to show the results when we have a second here. Oh, yeah. Oh, let's see it. Let's see it. Wow. 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 That was terrible, Peyton.
Breaker.
That was
that was too many steps, man. That was travel.
Yeah, any tips? Any tips? Like, what's the key to a Happy Gilmore swing?
Well, honestly, it wasn't too bad. It was I go with like a 3-step or a 4-step drop. I think that was too many twinkle toes. Peyton, you had twinkle toes.
Happy
you can't
feet.
do that, man.
Happy feet.
Happy
feet are not good.
What were you so happy about?
That's what I'm known for.
Larry David had happy feet at SNL, and someone calmed him down. But no, I appreciate you trying that swing. It's not easy. I just started. Today was the first day on the set. We just started shooting that movie today. It was great. It was fun.
I think if he makes this, I think Chris gets on the panel. I mean, that is the quickest entrance and arrival on the panel in our 4-year history, Eli. Chris, Super Bowl's big, but I mean, making the prediction panel, jeez.
That's a perfect prediction panel. That was perfect. He said field goal. He gets it. Look at that smile. He's looking happy. They're Chiefs are 1-0.
Great Bill Belichick, man.
There you go. There you go. Looking good.
This is where your conditioning and the cardio kicks in. You got to stay in the game, right? You can't come out.
Yeah, I would try to stay in the game, depending on how many plays they done ran. And a moment like this is where you can catch your breath and get a break and get 1 or 2 sips of water and try to force yourself to kind of battle through it. After 8 or 9 plays as a 300-pounder, it gets tough. It gets tough, man. It gets tough. You start feeling that extra fat.
Hey, Chris, during your team's Super Bowl celebration, you said, quote, "We will be back here next year." Now, this is a hard-hitting journalistic show, so right here on the ManningCast, do you want to officially predict a Chiefs three-peat? You can do it right here. Oh, what is that?
We're going to work out a way to get there. We're going to work out a way to get there. I think Andy Reid fell on me right there.
Yeah, what was that? Is that part? Did y'all work on that celebration? Is that something y'all practiced, or is that just
that was unscripted?
Naturally?
It was unscripted, man. It wasn't on the play calling.
This video here in a minute. It's pretty impressive what he did.
This is our play. Please take your stupid show off TV. Off of TV.
Did you know he had that skill?
I didn't know he had. I didn't know he had that special talent in him, man. Not often I see Coach Reid step out of the box like that and show that type of talent, man. That was a first. That was definitely a first.
Hey, here's the time to show some of our summer highlights at the ManningCast Academy. Carson Beck right there from Georgia. There's Coach. You and Coach. We're smiling. We're laughing. I told a good joke there. You were at the Olympics.
Olympics, yeah, man. Supporting the USA, a little beach volleyball, a little swimming. Throw a strike on this first
yeah, I throw a high heat. Unlike somebody, first pitch. Oh, they didn't. Wait, where's our pitch?
No, we don't need to see it.
I want to see my pitch compared to your pitch.
No.
That was one high heat. Oh, you can't one hop it. You had the glove on and everything.
Who'd you have catching for you?
Don't worry about that.
I had a relief pitcher. He couldn't even scoop it.
My guy wasn't getting down. That was the problem. I threw it high. My guy wasn't getting down. I wanted him to get down and give me a target. He wanted to catch it like a receiver.
Not a great day for the former teams yesterday. Colts, Broncos, Giants.
Over.
Bills, Patriots won. So I don't know if that. how he feels about that. But I know. It wasn't a good day for our former teams. I know that much.
Good day for our former team.